Hello class, this is a video tutorial on the definite integrals without functions. So definite integrals merely evaluate the signed areas between functions and the x-axis within a domain. By considering the shapes formed by some functions, we can evaluate definite integrals without any calculus. So let me demonstrate here what we mean. So using the graphs, evaluate each definite integral. So the graph here is of f of x, and it's asking us to find the definite integral from negative 2 till 5. So roughly that'll be around from here, negative 2 until 5, definitely not to scale. It's asking us to find the area of this segment here. Well, if you just paid close attention to what shape this is making, well, this is a rectangle of height, that's 2, and since this is negative 2 and that's 5, I hope you can see that this is 7 units. So this is merely going to be 2 times 7, 14. So the definite integral of this based off this graph is merely 14. Likewise with this one, we are finding the definite integral of this graph from negative 6 to 0, and I've shown the intercepts here. So from negative 6 to 0, I hope you can see that this is really a triangle. So the area of this is just going to be half. The base is from negative 6 to 0, so it's half of 6 times a height of 5. That's really half of 30, which is 15. Okay, so let's move on. Here we have the definite integral from 2 till 7, so x equals 2 till x equals 7 of this linear function. So you can see I've already dotted out what we're looking for. We're looking for the area of this shape here. This is a trapezium where the height, I hope you can see it here, the height, well, I'll draw it out like this. Hope you can see that that is the trapezium we're looking for, like this, where normally we would draw a trapezium like this, where we have the height, and that's A and B. Be very familiar with the area of a trapezium. It's h on 2 times A plus B, where h is the height of this trapezium. So in this case, it's going to be 5, so 5 on 2. And A and B are the lengths of the parallel sides. So in this case, the length of this is negative 5 plus the length of this is negative 11. Now I've kept it negative because this will account for the fact that the function is below the x-axis. So this will give me 5 on 2 times negative 16. Half of negative 16 is negative 8. So this will give me negative 8 times 5 is negative 40. Now you could have thought of this strictly as a shape, where in this case you can have these as positives, which would then give you positive 40. However, because this is a definite integral, whenever we see this definite integral, we must account for whether it is above or below the x-axis. So in this case, it is definitely negative 40. Okay. So in this one, this time I've actually shown the function of this, but this is still the graph of f of x. And the reason why I show this is the integral of this function is actually rather difficult. But since we know it's just asking for the area of this curve, Well, it's merely just going to give us the area of a half circle. So in this case, it's going to be half of a circle times pi r squared times pi times the radius of this. I hope you can see it's the square root of 4, so square root of 2 squared. This will give us 4 on 2, so 2 pi units. But because this graph is below the x-axis, we should have had a negative all throughout. Okay, so let's move on to the last two examples here. And hope by now, we can see what this is. It's very straightforward. So let's do this. Let's do this. This next one is asking us to find the integral, the definite integral from -4 up until 3. But I hope you can see, well, normally this would be very simple if we knew what the function was. And it would automatically cancel out whatever it needs to give us the definite integral. But for this, since we have to break this down into just basic shapes, the first one is a triangle. The first one is a triangle, but it's below the x-axis, so -½ times the base here is going to be from -4 to -1. That is 3 units across, so half. 3 times the height here is 6. Well, I've already put this negative here, so just to make it a little bit easier, the height of this is -6. So long as you understand that the area of this must come out to be a negative value. So this will give me -9. To this, we're going to add the area of this triangle now. This is from -1 till 3. So half. The base of this is going to be 4. The height is going to be 5. The area of this, 4 times 5 is 20, divided by 2 is 10. All in all, we get a definite integral of this of 1. Okay? And now lastly, for this one, again, we can see that it is from, oh, this one's much more tricky. I'm going to pause the video on this one because I know this last example is going to be very difficult. And I hope to see you in the next video where we tackle this one here. This one's especially tricky, and I recall now why I made it. In any case, I hope you can see we can integrate these things merely just by looking at the shape of some of these functions. Hope to see you in the next video. Best of luck.